Hello everyone, I'm Sarah with Sarah's Book Break, and I'm also an independent consultant with Usborne Books More. It's called the Finger Match, and there is one for numbers and counting, which is what I have, and then there's just the basic concepts, and then there's also one for reading readiness, and this is for 3 years and older. So this is a really cool book because if your kids are little kids have a hard time sitting still. They're not ready to be writing, and this is good for tactile and kinesthetic learners. What you do is it says match the number of chicks and eggs. So you count the number of chicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you find the number of eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is right here. So I'm going to put my fingers in those holes, and then you turn it up, and you can see the blue line connects my fingers, so they got it right. So it's a self-correcting resource that's really fun for kids to do, and they can do it on their own. Great to take on trips in the car. They're actually learning but having fun, and they don't even mind. So as you go, it gets a little more complicated. So there's some bigger numbers, and now it's cups and plates, and then eventually it'll introduce the actual numerals that you have to match the numbers with. The amount. And then this one is match big to big and small to small. So they're matching the same type of item, but actually big and big. So I have to look for that. So this is really good for higher level thinking, a great resource to have for your early learners. Learning wrap-ups. So how it works, it comes with a whole bunch of these key shapes. And on each one, there are grooves, and also comes with a string. So the first one, you can see this one is subtraction, and on one side you start here with the string. 7 minus 1 is 6, so you go there. 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 minus 1, I don't know if you can see this, is 1. 11 minus 1 is 10. Anyways, you continue on, and the cool thing about this, again, it's self-correcting. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but there are little grooves on the back, so you can check and see if you've done it right. The lines should be matching up with the grooves on the back of these. So this one is subtraction, and it goes all the way to minus 10. We also have plus. This is addition, so it starts on plus 1, goes to plus 10. There is multiplication, which is the reason I got these, is to help my daughter with her multiplication. And again, it goes up to 10. And the last one is division that we have. But there's also states and capitals. And you can also get a whole kit that comes with a workbook and learning wrap-ups for multiplication. And then also has an included CD that has some songs on it that they can learn to practice for multiplication. So here's a little booklet, and it has daily activities for them to do. So this is called 10 Days to Multiplication Mastery. Or you can also get this resource, same as the one in the kit, but you can make copies for this, and you can use it over and over again. So if you have more than one child, or you're in a classroom, this is a great thing to have. And you can use this with the learning wrap-ups, but it's not necessary that you can do the learning wrap-ups by itself. This just has some extra fun worksheets, coloring pages and stuff. It kind of a unique way of doing worksheets that's not just filling in the blanks. So that's one thing you can get also. But let me show you why these are so awesome. Okay, to start off, comes with this little thing to keep everything in place. You screw that off, and the plastic lid. This is how it comes when it starts. And then, as you can see, it has all these discs, and we call them either the donuts or the cookies. And this is really actually takes a lot of thinking for kids, so it's a great way when they're learning basic skills. This is like a next step up for them to practice those skills and get better. But this one is actually working on patterns, but you can get just about anything. There's things up for math up to 5th grade and reading up to 3rd grade. So you can start from pre-K to all of those, go all the way up to 5th grade for math. So in this one, says the moon, sun, moon, and then you're supposed to find the red disc without the hole, and it's supposed to be a sun that comes next to the pattern. So you're going to put it right there. And then if you continue, it's a flower, moon, flower, find the blue disc. And so the next one is the moon, so I'm going to put it with the moon. And then let's do this one. Okay, so we have the blue truck, purple car, blue truck, purple car. I'm going to find the purple disc and put it right there. And again, like the other learning resources that I showed you, this one you can flip over. And once it's lined up on its things, you will see that the colors coordinate with the discs that you put in. And so it's a self-correcting, and if they did it right, then the colors will match up. And if it's one that has a hole in it, then it'll have that space right there. The learning palette is $14.99 by itself, but if you buy it as a set with some of the cards, then it's $19.99. So that's a great way to save. And when you're buying the cards, if you just need to work on a certain subject, then you can get these for $9.99 and choose whatever you want to work on. Focus on with your kids. Division, multiplication, reading skills, beginning alphabet, patterns like this one. And if you have questions about what we offer, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll help you find what you're looking for.